Welcome, dear friend, to 3 Minutes with Bishop KM. Today, we want to go back to Apostle Paul's encouragement and admonishment in Philippians 4 and 8. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, whatsoever things are virtuous, and whatsoever things are praiseworthy, meditate upon these things. Now, Apostle Paul is in prison in a very restricted and difficult situation, boxed in a little corner, no hope for tomorrow. But he says that as long as your thoughts are right, no outward circumstance can overwhelm you and defeat you. He says, even though I'm in prison, I'm teaching you how to think and what to think upon. Listen to me, dear friend. It is not the water around the ship that sinks it. It is the water that gets inside the ship that will cause havoc. In the same way, what happens outside us cannot break us, cannot determine the outcomes of our lives. It is what happens inside us. I'm talking about your reactions, your responses, and your thought patterns, what we call mindset. It is your mindset that determines what happens on the outside of you. You may be in the most difficult circumstances, but if you can think right, if you can maintain your inner workings, you see, that's why Moses said to the children of Israel when they got to the Red Sea, he said, hold your peace, hold your inner composure, hold your inner conversations, hold what goes on the inside of you well, because what happens inside determines what happens outside. This year, you want to be careful the things you think about. The apostle says, think about what is true. He's talking about two things here. Think about what is authentic. Most times we only dwell on assumptions. What we are keeping in our mind may not be real, may not be authentic. It is just assumption. He says, if it is not truth, don't think about it. Truth also means the word of God or the promises of God. Jesus said in John 17:17, your word is truth. What you are thinking about should be measured by the truth of the word of God. If there is anything in your mind that is inconsistent with the promises of God, it is not proper. It is not to be entertained in your mind. Take care of what you think about. And as you think, so will you be. Think right, think truth, think authenticity. God bless you. See you next week. Bye for now.